Hey, I'm Amy.
And I'm Nick.
And we're Karmin. And you're watching IMC.
Amy's IMC.
So, we met them on YouTube a while ago. She was the girl who could rap Busta Rhymes better than Busta Rhymes. And he was the guy who could play every instrument and make all the beats, and we fell in love with them. I'm talking about Amy and Nick of Karmin. Yay! All right, how are you guys?
We are actually doing...
We're doing very well.
Really great.
I see.
How are you?
I'm good now that you guys are here. I'm really good.
Thank you.
Like that, suck it up, don't you? I love it.
I
Oh my
do.
gosh.
So, how has life changed? From YouTube to now like Ellen and SNL and IMC.
Yeah, right? There's it's a little bit different from the living room when there's the one camera and then now
On your
there's,
computer.
now there's
$99
like,
webcam.
yeah, right? And now there's like actually people out there. It's
I
kinda
know.
Nice.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
So I gotta know, the first YouTube video you ever uploaded, what was it?
Oh, God.
Do you remember?
Oh, Circle the Drain by Katy Perry.
Oh, wow.
We
Yeah.
thought of all the
think that was
mega
it.
hits she had off that album, we were
Yeah.
like, this is going to be a smash. And it was like the only one that didn't go #1.
Right.
But we loved that song, and we kind of like switched it up. And that
Yep.
was our first time ever recording ourselves and doing that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And is this what you wanted out of that, or were you guys just doing this for fun? Or did you think, you know what, let's start putting our talents on YouTube so we can maybe get a deal out of this?
Well, there was definitely some strategy behind it. I mean, it wasn't all just like, hey, let's just put it out and see what happens. There was like some of that in there, but we kind of had this idea to put covers up because we were putting originals up, and then no one is really checking out for like a random duo in Boston's, their original songs, right?
Why not?
We had like 3 views a year on our
And we
original
were
music.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
so
And
we
that
just-
was like your mom.
One of them was me.
Yeah, I know. My mom, my aunt, my
love
cousin who like disliked it.
Yeah.
So we decided to put up covers so people were familiar with the songs already, but we put kind of like the Karmin sound on it,
Okay.
so they could kind of get to know Karmin with the song that they were already familiar with.
Okay.
And so that was kind of the idea behind the
Yes.
covers.
And after a while, we got better at it. We were like looking at the iTunes charts and trying to find songs that people were searching for. And we even, I admit, we tricked people a little bit. We were like, Circle the Drain by Katy Perry, cover by Karmin. It was like this super sneaky.
Because you have to do that on YouTube, because then when you search it, you'll come up first.
And some people got mad, but then some people were like, hey, you guys are kind of good.
Cool. Yeah, okay. So, speaking of the iTunes and looking on the charts, so obviously you looked on the charts and you saw Look at Me Now.
We
Look
found
at
it.
me now.
Yes.
Now,
And
funny story. No,
Go
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I had to watch your version to figure out what Busta Rhymes was saying.
Oh my
Because I was
gosh.
like, I don't know anything he's saying. Then I found you, and I was like, oh.
Well, I changed a few words.
Well, of course.
Couple
More
here and
PG,
there.
right?
A couple I wasn't allowed to say. But yeah, we found that like lingering around the rap charts. It was doing really well in the rap charts. And I was like, this song is crazy. If we added a melody to it and like changed the kind of the beat a little bit, we were like, we could really make this something cool.
Yeah.
But we were so terrified when we uploaded it. We were like, what
I
are
hope
people
they
going
like
to say?
it.
We
Yeah.
were ready for a lot of heat.
Okay.
Seriously, yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, but you guys got a lot of love, especially you. Like, how did you know, or have you always wanted to rap? Like, yes, that's what I want to be the next, whatever.
Oh man, I grew up in Nebraska, so
wow.
super
Super hip hop.
Grandpa was a pastor.
Super hip hop.
Grandpa was a pastor, and it was hard to get my hands on real hip hop music because I wasn't allowed to get anything with that like parental advisory
Of
sticker.
course not.
Whoa, that was the devil. Don't
My
touch
house
it.
too, trust me, my house too. If it wasn't in sync, it wasn't allowed.
Exactly.
in sync.
Exactly. So I got a copy from my 6th grade boyfriend of the Dre Chronic 2001. I was like, this is amazing, and of course I knew I would never be able to actually, really indulge in it.
Yeah.
But then I went to college in Boston, met Nick, and learned a lot about really amazing music that I had never heard of Shaka Khan before I went to
Really?
Berkeley. It was embarrassing.
Girl, you should have grew up at my house.
So I fell in
Motown.
love. I know. So fell in love, and I was rapping in the shower. I mean,
Yeah.
I was imitating, but
Yeah.
never publicly until YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, well, YouTube's not really public, right? You put it up and you're like, ain't nobody gonna watch. And then you got it to like 15 million views.
I was
know,
like,
we're like,
whoa.
Yeah.
And we
yeah.
posted it actually 1 year ago today.
Oh, yay, yay. I mean,
it's the
all you
anniversary.
guys have seen it, right?
Thank you for being with us on
Right,
our
exactly.
anniversary.
So I have to know, how did you come up with the name Karmin? Because obviously your name is Amy and your name is Nick.
Correct.
There's only one K in that, but
There's only one K. That's okay.
Right.
That's bad. So Karmin, it's a combination of 2 words. Karmin in Latin means song.
Okay.
And that's obviously something that's important to us. And we took that and the word karma to kind of get the different spelling and just put them together.
We're all about like positive energy
Right.
and kind of putting that out into the world. So.
Yeah, and we see that. We see that on the YouTubes and the Twitter. So I do have to ask, forgive me, I love you guys to death, and it irks me when people say, oh, Karmin, I love her.
Oh,
like, do you guys get that? Do you see it? Do you see the tweets? Like, how do you feel about that? Nick, I love you.
I'm
like,
that's all good. It's all, as long as they know Karmin, that's all. That's, you know what I mean. That's
something, right?
Right. They know something. Well, you know, one foot in front of the other.
And
that's
it's sort of
good.
cool because now we kind of like, we here have like a secret club. Like,
Yeah,
if you
'cause
know
we
that
know.
Karmin is Nick and Amy,
know.
you're like the elite fans.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like the people that know the inside scoop. So we forgive them, and eventually
Yeah.
they find out.
And I find myself going off. Like on Twitter, somebody's like,
Yeah,
oh,
well, that's the
Karmin,
thing.
I love her. And I'm like, first of all, it's Amy and Nick.
There's all these
thank you.
responses on YouTube and stuff
Exactly.
like, hold up.
Yeah.
First of all.
Exactly. Okay, so wait, married, not married? Did we get married yet or no?
Is that
I don't
my
see
left
the
hand?
rings.
Yeah.
Not
no,
married yet.
Not yet. Still engaged though.
Working on it. Working on it.
All right, so Amy, I want you to finish this sentence, okay?
All right.
Let me see, I've been practicing. This one's for the boys with the boom system. Top down AC with the cooler system. When he come up in the club, he be blazing out. Got sex on deck like he's saving up. And he ill.
He real.
He might got a deal.
He pop bottles and he got the.
Right kind of bills. He cold. He dope. He might sell coke.
He's always in the air, but he never fly coach.
See ya.
We can't say
I
it.
didn't want to say that word on TV. Yes, I've been
Okay,
practicing.
I found my
was
hype
good.
girl. I found my hype girl
I love
officially.
it. I love it. All right, so let's give your Twitter so everybody knows where, because you guys got a lot of shows coming up, so we want
We
to
do.
say your
Yes.
Twitter so they can keep in touch before we go.
Absolutely.
So-
Twitter is @Karmin Music, and that's KARMIN.
And it's a boy and a girl. Amy and Nick.
And we're a duo. Please follow us because
Yes.
we're on there all day, every day.
Okay.
We love to respond
They
to
do.
fans as much as possible
They do.
directly. And that's like our direct line to you guys. So please follow.
Exactly.
We would love to chat with you.
I love it. I love it. And then we'll have to teach me the suicide row. I love that. That's her signature. So the album, Hello, drops, I heard you say May 8th.
You got
May
it.
8th.
There
Yep.
we go. All right. All right. I love it. So thank you guys for watching. It is Karmin, Amy and Nick on IMC.
Love you guys.